Welcome back to Artos Hub, the home of power, precision, and pure American muscle. If you're passionate about cars that roar louder than a thunderstorm, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the legends. Because today, we're bringing back a monster from Detroit's golden age. This is the 2026 Ford Torino Cobra Jet 429, a modern revival of one of the most feared names in the history of American performance. Back in 1969, when gas was cheap and horsepower ruled the streets, Ford unleashed the Torino Cobra Jet, a raw, unfiltered powerhouse built around the legendary 429 cubic inch V8. It was the car that defined intimidation. Every drag racer knew the name. Every rival feared it. But after decades of silence, Ford's bringing the Cobra Jet name back, and not just as a nostalgia act. The 2026 Torino Cobra Jet 429 has been reimagined from the ground up for a new era of performance. Think muscle car heart, but with a brain forged in modern engineering. At the core of the new Torino sits an engine that refuses to compromise. Under its sculpted hood beats a 7.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, tuned by Ford performance engineers to deliver a mind-blowing 850 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque. This engine isn't just a throwback, it's a rebirth. It keeps the soul of the original 429 while embracing 2026 technology. Direct injection, active cooling, and hybrid torque assist for instant throttle response. And yes, it's still rear-wheel drive, because Ford knows, if you're reviving a legend, you don't cage its spirit. You let it slide, roar, and scream like it did in 1969. Visually, the 2026 Torino Cobra Jet is an unapologetic blend of retro aggression and futuristic design. The long hood stretches out like a predator ready to pounce, the fastback roofline echoes the original Torino's muscle silhouette, and those LED quad headlights, styled after the 1970 grille, make it instantly recognizable. Every inch of the body screams power. Ford uses lightweight carbon aluminum composite panels to shave off unnecessary weight while keeping the body solid and aerodynamic. And around back, a massive active spoiler adjusts in real time for stability. Because 850 horsepower needs serious downforce to stay grounded. Step inside the cockpit, and you'll feel like you've entered a fighter jet. Gone are the plastic panels of the past. In their place, hand-stitched Alcantara, titanium switchgear, and digital gauges that blend 1970s analog charm with 2026 precision. The central display features Ford's new Sync X drive system with real-time telemetry, performance mode control, and a voice command drift setup. Yes, you can literally say, activate track mode, and the suspension, traction, and exhaust all shift into pure adrenaline mode. And with launch control active, the Torino rockets from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds, putting it in the same performance bracket as exotic supercars, twice its price. Ford didn't just want to make another fast car. They wanted to make a statement that American muscle isn't dead. The 2026 Torino Cobra Jet 429 carries more than horsepower. It carries history, legacy, and a promise that raw power still has a place in the electric age. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because this is just the beginning of Ford's wildest comeback. The 2026 Ford Torino Cobra Jet 429 isn't just another performance car. It's a declaration, a statement that the muscle car era didn't die. It simply evolved. In Part 1, we explored its bold return, menacing design, and explosive V8 power. But what really makes this machine stand apart is how it blends brute strength with futuristic intelligence. Let's dive deeper into the beast beneath the badge. The heart of the Cobra Jet 429 is not only about raw combustion, it's a hybrid enhanced power unit, something Ford calls e-boost torque. Unlike the typical electric systems found in family EVs, this one exists purely for speed. A lightweight electric motor works alongside the twin-turbo 7.0-liter V8, instantly filling torque gaps and delivering smoother, faster acceleration. The system can add an additional 80 horsepower in short bursts, pushing total output close to 930 horsepower when the driver activates jet mode. In this mode, the car transforms. Exhaust valves open fully, turbo boost pressure peaks, and the electric assist kicks in simultaneously. The result? A burst of acceleration that feels like being launched from an aircraft carrier. You don't just drive the Cobra jet, you command it. Ford didn't stop at performance numbers. They've engineered one of the most balanced chassis in muscle car history. A multi-link adaptive suspension system senses road conditions 200 times per second, adjusting damping on the fly. Whether it's a drag strip, mountain pass, or city boulevard, the Torino remains composed and confident. The steering system is another highlight. It's electronically variable, tightening at high speeds and loosening during slow maneuvers, giving you precise control whether you're drifting through corners or gliding down the highway. Combined with launch control and drift assist, the Cobra Jet 429 is both a monster and a masterclass in control. And let's talk about sound, the soundtrack of power. The 2026 Torino uses a quad titanium exhaust with an active resonance chamber system. It produces 3 distinct modes: Comfort, Sport, and Jet. Comfort gives you a deep, low rumble suitable for daily driving. Sport opens up the pipes with a signature growl. But Jet mode is chaos. It's the raw, metallic scream that pays tribute to the original 429 while shaking everything in a 3-block radius. Inside, technology meets muscle in perfect harmony. A fully digital 14-inch instrument cluster transforms based on driving mode, displaying everything from G-force readings to turbo pressure. The central infotainment system is powered by Ford Sync X Drive 2.0, offering voice-activated controls, real-time performance data, and AI-based driving analytics. What's truly unique is Ford's Drive personality memory, which learns your driving behavior and automatically adjusts throttle mapping, suspension stiffness, and exhaust tone based on your habits. It's not just a car, it's a co-pilot that understands you. Safety hasn't been ignored either. Adaptive collision avoidance, blind spot radar, and thermal night vision cameras ensure the Cobra Jet remains as intelligent as it is intimidating. The carbon titanium frame keeps it lightweight yet incredibly rigid, allowing better crash protection and more agility at high speeds. Now, the big question, how does it stack up against rivals? When tested against the 2026 Dodge Charger Hellcat EV and Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 Hybrid, the Torino Cobra Jet 429 stood tall. The Hellcat may deliver more instant torque thanks to its electric platform, but it lacks the visceral emotion of the Ford's twin-turbo roar. The Camaro is sharp, yes, but it can't match the Torino's hybrid torque fill and traditional muscle car aggression. The Cobra Jet 429 isn't chasing trends. It's rewriting the definition of modern performance. It offers a balance few cars dare to attempt, a bridge between gasoline nostalgia and electric innovation. Pricing starts around $115,000, putting it in the same league as European performance sedans, but with double the attitude. Ford will release a limited run, only 2,000 units worldwide, making this one of the most collectible muscle cars of the modern era. Each car comes with a serialized engine plaque, signed by the Ford Performance Assembly team. But what really sets it apart is emotion. The way it growls at idle, the way it responds when you tap the throttle, the way it turns a quiet road into a personal racetrack. It's a car that reminds you why driving used to mean something. When you step into the 2026 Ford Torino Cobra Jet 429, you're not just sitting in a vehicle. You're stepping into a legacy that refuses to die. Ford didn't just bring back the name, they brought back the spirit. So, whether you're a collector, a racer, or someone who just loves the sound of pure horsepower, the Cobra Jet is your calling. It's the perfect fusion of nostalgia and next-gen engineering. And remember, this is Artos Hub, where power meets passion. If you love this deep dive, hit that like button, drop a comment telling us your favorite Ford muscle revival, and subscribe for more upcoming beasts of 2026. Because we're just getting started. Next up, another icon is making a comeback that will blow your mind.